Feeling a lack of motivation lately? We've all been there, and I'll be the first to tell you that 9 times out of 10, it's because we let ourselves become distracted way too easily. In this video, I'll go over some of the reasons why we get distracted in the first place, how distraction affects our motivation levels, and how we can whip our brain back into shape to avoid distracting pitfalls. So for starters, put your phone away, close out those tabs on your browser, and don't even think about checking out that latest cat video. Time to pay attention. The battle between brain and body. We've all got important shit to do, whether it's that stack of reports due at work, studying for that final exam next week, or even house chores like taking out the garbage, emptying the dishwasher, etc. These are the tasks that the brain knows is important and must be done, but your body unfortunately kinda becomes an asshole about it. Your dorsal network handles the conscious awareness of all the things that need to be done, however many of these tasks don't stimulate the body. This golden age of instant gratification makes it even harder to keep focused on what's important. Ask yourself, how many times did you reach for your phone when you should have studied more? How many tweets, Facebook posts, and YouTube videos will you see on the job before finishing the day's tasks? How long did you binge watch Netflix when you should have done your chores? The problem is, fun stuff like video games, TV shows, and interacting with your friends stimulates the body a lot more, whereas filling out reports in an Excel spreadsheet doesn't cut it. The overstimulation effect from video games, movies, etc. tells your brain that those tasks are much more biologically important. Okay, so what can I do to fix this? The great thing about our brains though is that we can not only focus on the biological effects happening right now, but also focus on the things in the future. Yeah, that seems obvious, you might be thinking. Well, here's how it can be applied to limiting distractions. Learn to link that boring event, or that thing you don't want to do, with the worthwhile and important goal that you hope to achieve. If you're sitting there typing out your term paper, or filling out columns in Excel, and you begin to feel that urge to fire up your PS4, stop for a second. Remind your brain why you're doing these seemingly boring tasks to begin with, and visualize how by doing these tasks will lead to greater success. Think about how the more you stay focused on your work, the more likely it could lead to a promotion and greater career success. This applies to schoolwork as well. You have to tell your brain on the verge of becoming distracted that the less social media and YouTube you browse, the more likely you'll have better grades. You lack discipline. Yes, okay, I get it, I can already hear you. Sounds great on paper, but it can't be as simple as just visualizing success to get through boring tasks. This is absolutely true, because if it was easy enough to simply imagine a 10-car garage full of Lamborghinis attached to a 20,000 square foot estate just to get through your boring tasks at your boring desk job, we'd be on top of everything all the time. Instead, more often we simply let distractions get the better of us. Maybe it's the overwhelming anxiety from the tasks that lay in front of us, or maybe we lack sufficient energy from a night of binge watching Netflix and not enough sleep. Time for some tough love. It's probably because you lack discipline. Well, how do you gain discipline? The same way you gain everything else, through practice and training. And what this also means is that you need to recognize the discipline that exists in every moment. Discipline is the conscious choice to focus on one thing and to shut out distractions. Distraction is procrastination, and procrastination is distraction. Discipline ultimately comes down to your control over your own emotions and actions. And that in turn means that you need to learn to stop being a slave to the way you feel. Yeah, it might suck to finish those reports at home after working a grueling 9 to 5, or spend all night studying for that final exam. Unfortunately, by thinking this way all the time, our brains get the better of us, and distractions take complete control of our decisions. That disciplined individual, however, simply does not give a shit about grueling tasks. They are consciously aware of the shit that needs to get done pronto, at all costs, and all other distractions are kept at bay. This is powerful stuff because it allows you to gain laser focus over what you're doing and to complete any task. At the same time though, it also creates congruence in everything we do and say. People will take notice that you aren't whiny about the things people say, desperate to please them, or torn about what you do. You are decisive, disciplined, and immune to life's concerns. Thanks everyone for checking out the video, hope it helped. Please subscribe, throw me a like, and share the video with your friends. Also tick that bell icon so you'll be the first to know when I drop a new video. Until next time, as always, be well and thrive on repeat.